No están pagando. They gotta pay the bills to get on the table. It's good. Hey, there's a Don DeMarco here in Las Vegas. Can't wait to go there. I didn't know that. And it's near it's not far. It's not far. I may not be in the same neighborhood where you thought I was. Give me my money. What's good? I have no idea what's going on. I'm not prepared. As you can see, I'm still pushing buttons. Susan, the shashing? Can I get the shashing? Thanks. It's hot. Why did we do a long sleeve shirt? Because it's Coach. Yeah, I was going to quit because you guys are so fucking mean about my teeth. And I'm just, only because I feel bullied, I'm just going to get this off my chest. When I first started this show, one of the bigger reasons why I was willing to go on camera was because I had a deal with Smile Direct Club. My teeth were straight then. I did not fix my chip. And I'm only explaining this because honestly, like, I was offended at how many people said, fix your fucking teeth instead of investing in tattoos. I had kids when I was 17. I had 4 kids by 20. Don't ask me why, but all 4 of them kids got straight teeth. My youngest, he's only 6. His teeth are still growing, but if he has any teeth issues, they'll be taken care of. I took care of my kids, not myself. I rapped on stage with a microphone in front of my face for a living. You couldn't see my teeth. I'm not a sex symbol, nor do I consider myself that good looking that people give a shit. I was a ghetto kid making money, and I was just happy that I was making money. So please understand, it's not that I'm not investing in myself. Is that $40,000 for some jibs just ain't the move. I have an appointment with Bite. I didn't realize that you couldn't do the at-home kit with Bite, so I reached out to my dentist, and she said that we can go do it, but she's busy, and I can only see her on Saturdays. Why? Because I have a very busy schedule, and luckily she's willing to even, help and be there for me on a Saturday because it's usually only for oral surgeries. She's amazing. I'm glad she's willing to take me, and by the end of the month, I'll be fitted for Bite and maybe have the chip fixed. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to fix the chip. I don't have any... my tooth was chipped because I got hit in the mouth with a bat because I was a badass kid, and it's proud. I'm proud of my chip. God damn it! So it's not that I'm mismanaging or that I'm not investing in myself. Is that I just don't care enough, and I guess I'm doing it now because I'm getting bullied, and I feel bullied. First it was the hair. Fuck y'all, I got hair. Nah, that's my teeth. I don't care about my hair. My teeth embarrass me, and the reason why I straightened them and I was taking care of my mouth health was because of my real estate career. When I jumped into real estate, I wanted to make sure that I had nice teeth. And I did. And when I started the show, I did. And your teeth keep moving. As shitty as that sounds, your teeth keep moving. My bad. I'm just texting because I want to. But don't get me wrong. I agree with y'all. I should have nice teeth for the job. And because I feel like I'm going to take this a little bit seriouser. Yes, seriouser is a word. Let's get into the show and I'll tell you what I did. Because I was reading scripts this weekend, which was like the dopest shit to me. Please and thank you. Yeah, let's get into it. We'll talk about it. ChatGPT writes the intro. I do the show. We start off with some of my music to get into the mood, and then we just do things. Let's do this. New album will be completed from mastering by the end of this week. The song is done. The one song that we were waiting to fix, done. The split sheets are signed, submitted. Music's coming. Thank you. Lavoe, like Remy said, you's a clown. Homie, don't play that shit. I'm in living color. You in living single. I got my Queen Latifah. I'm Martin, she Gina. If there's an issue, we can set it off. I'm a bad boy too, a menace to society. Driving in my Cutlass, bumping Ice Cube. NWA, trying to rhyme like the great. This song is like the hip hop song to my other dance song right like here. A puzzle. That's where the grandma when no one had my back. I had to struggle. And Cuddy was the box. I ain't like the bubble. I played the good kid, but I always hated some trouble. It's Kasabian What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe, and I will be your host with talent on loan from God. Glad to be here. It's another beautiful Monday. So, I cut the show down to once a week because I've been just busy with my corporate job. Finally got an opportunity in this corporate job to make real money, six-figure money. You know that 1 percentile money? You know the lie that everybody likes to say that everybody makes six figures when it's only like 4% of people that really do. So I'm in the position where I might get that, and I'm really excited. So although I've put so much time into this corporate gig, it's finally paying back, and I haven't really put myself into my career on this end as much, and, well, at least in the show. I've been reading scripts and reading for roles. I've also been writing a book, 2 books. We just finished mixing and mastering the album, and I'm writing a sitcom. Well, we're done. I got 5 episodes in the can. Now we're just putting together the scripts, and I'm going to start looking for people to, like, film this with. But I'm working. I'm just not doing the pod 3 days a week. I can't. I want to, but I can't. And because I keep getting bullied about my teeth. Now, that's going to get taken care of. Leave me alone. I used to have a deal with Smile Direct Club. As you see, Smile Direct Club isn't here no more. When I had that Instagram page popping, I used to get a lot of sponsors for a lot of dumb shit. Smile Direct was one of the better sponsors I had, and it came at a perfect time. I was getting into real estate and wanted to have my jibs looking good. Now, my mouth health is solid, but my shit ain't straight. That's okay. Stop making fun of me. My fucking kids are good. All right? I don't want to get bullied no more. I ain't going to lie. I hurt my feelings. Like, I was really upset after all the comments. But that's cool. Talk shit. I'm good. I'm still here. I ain't tripping. I ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to get them fixed. My dentist ain't there when I need her. She's only there one Saturday a month, so I can literally only see her at the end of the month because I'm busy. Booked and busy. But when the bread come in and I get to go on vacay and kick my feet up, then I'll be completely satisfied. But I don't care. Like, I'm in work mode. I'm so inspired. I wrote code this weekend to create a customer service robot just because my brain is my brain. So ChatGPT, some fucking program to put the code in, and I sat there and I made a bouncing bubble that you could talk to that can help you with health. I don't know why. Like, I've never coded. Just did it out of curiosity and boredom just to see if I could. Proud of myself. I don't know what to say. Maybe try something new. I think I have encouraged everyone, or I try to encourage everyone to try something new. It's fun to do things that you can't do. If you see a problem that you think you can solve, why not solve it? ChatGPT writes the intro, we do the show, and it's going to be a fun one. My name's Kasabian, talent on loan from God. I get that from my mentor. Also, just full disclosure, a lot of RIPs, and I'm not too sure how it's going to go. I might cry. I don't want to, but I might. Let's get into it. Now, we have one specific story today that I really want y'all to pay attention to, so we'll see if we can figure out which one that is, but I'll definitely let you know. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Tonight, we've got a packed lineup that's going to take you through a wild and bizarre and heartbreaking turns. This is just going to be a roller coaster ride of emotions. First, we pay our respects to some of our legends. Rest in peace to hip-hop star Rich Homie Quan. Man, that was shitty. Rest in peace to the voice, Darth Vader, Mufasa, James Earl Jones. That one hurt. And also, today I want to dedicate the show to my boy Johny. Good dude. My buddy passed away. He was a war hero. He had like 14 medals from the Army. Super proud. These are happy tears. I'm sad that he's gone, but Johny, you are fucking amazing, dog. Miss you, buddy. Oh, shit. Ugh. Damn it, I knew it would happen. Fucking Johny. Johny was a good dude. What can I say? It sucks when friends pass away unexpectedly, and I did not realize that he was such a war hero. Johny played that down. Johny was a producer. Johny played like 40 instruments. Johny didn't look like he played 40 instruments. And Johny was just such a genuine just dude, bro. He was so proud of my rebrand. He would always tell me about it. He would always watch the show. Great dude. Rest in peace, Johny. Johny Hydock. An American hero. And there's a show coming from FX that actually has me a little irritated, and I'm sorry that my eyes are red, but that's my buddy. FX has a white version of Abbott Elementary. I'm not going to tell you the title. I don't even care. Let's switch gears and let's dive into the world of cringe. Why the fuck is everybody eating cornstarch on TikTok? What is this phenomenon? It is so gross. What are you doing? White dirt? Seriously, what is up with people? Meanwhile, over in New York, there's a a custom shop called M Life or named M Life. If you're in New York, you know what M Life is. And let me tell you, they're basically renaming it Scam Life. They don't ever fix your cars. They go joyriding. I'm not even going to speak on it. I don't want no lawsuits. Stay away from them. That's all I'm saying. Also, have you heard of the Chinese double agent? Yeah, there was a double agent, a spy for the past 20 years here in America. Let's talk about it. It's a cold game. Cold game. And as the saying goes, an egg a day keeps the doctor away. Well, not this time, because while we were digging into our egg studies, boom, eggs were recalled. I was going to tell you all the goodness of eggs and egg health, and we have a recall. In other news, imagine using bots to pump up your streams only to get locked up for it. We're going to touch on how far some people are going for clout and why it's backfiring in the worst way. Backfiring. Call me now. Lastly, and one of the wildest stories that I've seen in a minute, but I mean, I can't lie, it's pretty awesome. A bride and groom were arrested for running over their groomsmen. Yes, we'll break down the chaotic wedding scene, and they have a GoFundMe so you can actually put money on their books while they're in jail. All this and more on tonight's episode of the Kasabian Lavoe Show, so stick around because it's going to be a good one. Again, rest in peace, Rich Homie. Rest in peace to James Earl Jones, and rest in peace to Johny Hydock. I don't even know what type of music to play because this shit breaks my heart, but I'm just glad I was able to call you a friend, Johnny, and I'm glad you're not in pain, and I still don't know what happened. That kind of hurts my feelings. I don't want to ask your family. Glad you're good, my boy. I really, you're going to be missed. So I saw a preview for this TV show called English Teacher on FX. I'm going to watch it. Why not? But it's White Abbott. If you're a fan of Abbott Elementary, this is White Abbott. And it's very woke and weird, so I don't like woke shit. I'm not into it, but I'm going to watch it just because I'm an Abbott fan and I see what FX is doing. But fuck them. That's shout out to them. If you watch the internet or if you have kids that are streaming and watch gamers, there's this guy named Dr. Disrespectful. He's like 6'9", he's 40, he plays video games. Kids love him. Apparently, he loves kids too. So much so that he would chat with them, but it wasn't inappropriate. It wasn't inappropriate. The 37-year-old was having conversations with some kid and they kicked him off of Twitch. I don't know too much of the story. I don't care. Watch who you let your kids watch. That's weird. That's some of these gamers are getting it, up there in age, and they should not have access to kids. Somebody said that kids should get in trouble for talking to adults, for lying to adults. Could you believe that shit? Could you believe say that in front of me? Let's have the debate. I would love to talk. Sorry, my nose is running from crying like a fucking baby. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's weird. Y'all are weird. Stop talking to people. Enough. Tyrese is in jail for not paying child support. Didn't want to cover that. That sucked. That really sucked. And if you've also been paying attention to YouTube, Nick Avocado is skinny. And he looks great. I can't, who the fuck am I? He was 400 pounds. He looks like he's 80 pounds, soaking wet, needs a tan. It'd be nice if he went outside and got some color. But he looks great, and it seems that tricks fooled you, fuckers. You see, he's not a fat goof after all. I don't think that was such a good or bad thing. I hope you lost the weight healthily and you keep it off, and I hope that you maintain your new lifestyle. Remember, working out and eating healthy is a lifestyle. You don't start swinging kettlebells just cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a purpose. Shit. If it wasn't for being able to switch up workouts and having that, I guess, expression of brute force early every morning. Like, I work out as hard as I can every morning just to get it done. I hate that Rogan has made it a thing where everybody's like, oh, I work out every day to do hard stuff. Yeah, I love doing hard stuff, but I really do. Like, I learned a new workout. I was so excited to learn a new workout. Not learn it, but like try it. Like, sometimes you just see things, you go, nah, it's not for me. I've never done those kettlebell push-ups and then one-arm lifts. I was over there like shaking the whole fucking time trying to pick up this 50-pound fucking kettlebell. So as I'm sitting there trying to just balance myself to lift it, the push-up is easy, but lifting that bitch off the ground and then doing the push-up and lifting the other one off the ground, that was so intense that I almost filmed it just to show everybody how hard it was. That shit is it's mind-boggling that your body's like, move, and it don't move, and you're just weeble wobbling trying to pull that bitch off the ground. It feels like it's stuck to the ground. It took me like 45 minutes to get it like kind of working, where my body would like not shake, tighten my core. Yeah, pause. But working out is fun. You should definitely work out. It's good for you. That's why we're gonna live longer than so many other people. I promise. I think we talked about that before. If you work out, you live longer. But work out smart. Don't work out like, like a Tartarus, because then you're gonna hurt yourself. And we can say that now, so you can't get mad at me because we're not woke anymore. We can say stuff like that. In 2024, we've discovered that there was a double agent in New York. This is amazing. Did you also know that New York City actually has a Chinese police department? Why the fuck does New York have a Chinese police department? This story's out of the New York Post. Hold up, we should play music. I got a couple. Actually, I got a bunch of sounds I got to bring up here, y'all. Okay. Did you know that I'll show y'all when we get them. I'll load it all up and we'll be bing bong. That was a bad one. I shouldn't have used that one. That's why I want to get rid of half of that shit. Anyway, stories out of New York Post. Am I saying that right? How Chul and Como Aid enjoyed 4 million. Hold on. Let me backtrack before I just start reading the New York Post story. There was an aide or an assistant to the governors of New York and to other political figures in Washington, but she resided in New York City and she got her job in 2004. She worked alongside of these powerful politicians and was able to use all the information that she gathered to give back that information to China. The information that she was funneling back was for stocks and for buying and selling stocks, depending on the information that she was receiving from the people that she was spying on. How did she get away with this for 20 years? Who knows? Money on top of money on top of money on top of money. Restaurants, Ferraris, millions and millions of dollars. She's made $100,000 a year for the past 20 years. But her first home that she purchased in America just getting here was a $4 million home. And that's how they started the story. It was just odd that a person in 2005 with a 6-figure salary was able to even purchase a $4 million home in New York City or Jersey. It's got to be Jersey. Anyway, the ex-How Chul and Como Aid enjoyed a $4 million mansion, salted ducks, ballet performances, and many, many other luxurious gifts. As a double-life Chinese agent working for the feds. This is amazing to me. The former high-ranking aide to Governor Kathy Hochul and Andrew Cuomo, accused of working as a Chinese agent, reaped luxury gifts and rewards for her, and I'm going to pronounce that wrong, clandestine double life. Federal prosecutors said on Tuesday. Linda's son, 41, and her husband, Christopher Ho, 40, face charges of violating and conspiracy and to violate. Puñeta. ¿Qué cojones las palabras de mierda? Let me start again. Facing charges of violating and conspiracy to violate the Foreign Agents Restrictive Act, visa fraud, alien smuggling, and money laundering conspiracy, all according to newly unsealed indictment in Brooklyn federal court. Bro, the charges honestly were like a list of 30 different gajillion things that they caught her doing, but the most interesting ones was just the gifts that they were getting for what they were doing. The fact that she was able to gather so much information, get it back to China, and then her husband had like a restaurant in New York that was popping, making bread. The dude drove a Ferrari that not too many people can even afford. You just got to see the pictures. In exchange for advancing Beijing's agenda in New York, the feds allege that Sun and Ho received millions of dollars in shady kickbacks and laundered it to buy a $4.1 million mansion and a $2 million Honolulu luxury condo and a fleet of luxury cars, including a 2024 Ferrari Roma. You know how much them things cost? And you got to be invited to buy Ferraris that cost that much. Moral of the story is, you can still be a spy today. Just don't get caught. She was living a lavish life for about 20 years, which ain't bad. Now, she's going to probably serve the rest of her life in jail unless they take her back to China. So, it ain't going to look good for her. But what does this mean for Cuomo and for the other person that she was working with? How compromised are they? Did they not know it all? Like my question isn't that she's a spy. I expect spies to be spies. But what happens to the people that got spied on and all the information and everything that occurs? Like, what happened with security? We can't keep a spy out of our government? And that's only New York. What the fuck is going on everywhere else in the country? Keep an eye out for spies. They have nice shit. They have a bunch of money for nothing. And they have a lot of influence. Sounds like a lot of people on the internet, if you ask me. Now, I wanted to discuss eggs because I love eggs, and we have a friend with a bunch of chickens now, so we don't purchase eggs anymore. We just give them feed, and we're straight. I was going to cover this awesome story about how eating an egg a day can keep the doctor away because of all the benefits and all the healthiness that eggs produce. Eggs are the highest protein concentrate that you can get in any food. It's a superfood, shit like that. Now, bunch of great information. I thought I was really going to just have something fun and lighthearted. And then there was a recall the next day. So we'll get into both. Eating well. The healthy benefits of eating eggs. You might feel, I skipped a lot of parts. I'm sorry. The reason why the eating eggs thing was supposed to be a great story was, one, because we're coming upon Thanksgiving and the eating season. Everybody's going to start gaining weight when it gets cold. But take steps to prevent it. And these are healthy snacks that you can make and these are things that you should think of. I know eggs isn't one of those things that people run to. Well, they might, but I feel like the price has gone up so damn high that people just forget how good eggs really are. But eggs will make you feel fuller and more energized because they're packed with protein. Eggs have the most protein, I think, per weight. So that's why when you have whey proteins and whatnot, they always extract it from them. The yolk in particular is a source of important nutrients like vitamin B, vitamin D, and what is choline? I'm pronouncing that wrong, ain't I? Probably. Which are all important for the bodies to process into energy. Plus, we can combine the protein with the healthy fat that the egg gives us to stay powered, and it makes you full because it's actually filling you, as opposed to eating empty carbohydrates. A heavy protein diet is always great. Now, a heavy protein diet always has its ups and downs. Make sure you speak with your doctor to make sure that you're choosing the correct diet for your body. Now, eggs are packed with protein. They have tons of vitamins. They used to be pretty cheap, and they're pretty quick to make, and they go with a lot of things. Unless you live in a couple of states in the Midwest. The story was at a real simple. If you recently purchased a carton of eggs, you better check your refrigerator because the CDC and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration both released recent recalls saying that Milo's Poultry Farms and Tony's Fresh Market branded eggs are being recalled due to potentially being contaminated with salmonella. The announcement states that the recall includes all types of eggs, such as conventional, cage-free, organic, and non-GMO chicken eggs. The recalled eggs were distributed to retailers and food services located in Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin. Ooh, child. The Midwest is hurting. And according to the FDA, they have, 65 people have already been infected with an outbreak strain of salmonella across 9 states, including California, Colorado, Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Utah, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Why did I say Washington? I got a package coming from Washington, and for some reason they sent my package to New Mexico, and now it's coming to Vegas. It better be coming to Vegas because I'm losing my mind. Anyway, the illness from this particular recall started in March 23 of 2024 and ends in August 10th of 2024. No deaths have been reported, but 24 cases have been reported of hospitalizations due to salmonella. So nobody's died, but people are getting sick. Please be cautious of the eggs that you eat. I still think eggs are great. And I wanted to tell you how good eggs are for your skin, your nails, your hair. Back in the day, people used to put egg whites in their hair as gel. Like the story was gonna cover so many things, and then that recall hit, and I was just like bummed out. I was like, "God damn it!" I thought I had a cool story that I could bring for like some health shit, and then they just took it all away from me. I'm never not okay with it. I'm just upset that I thought I had something cool they took from me. Now, a lot of artists use bots. A lot of labels use bots. As long as I've been in music, people will purchase their own music to increase revenue sales. You know, when a rapper is giving out albums at the radio station, that counts as sales. Those are pre-sales that you have to purchase. Sometimes rappers used to go gold and platinum just off of the radio giveaways. I mean, it was a sick time. But streaming farms have been a thing for at least the past 15 years. Nobody should be surprised that people use streaming farms and people are able to gather massive crowds and audiences by turning on bots or going to streaming farms for the assistance. This story scared me because this sounds like every other artist in the world right now. But this gentleman is being arrested for using bots and AI to boost his music sales and make tens of millions of dollars off of fake streams and fake music. Like, this shit is crazy. The story's out of Fox Business. Federal authorities hit a North Carolina man with charges arising from allegations that he fraudulently earned streaming royalties through a scheme involving bots and AI-generated songs. Michael Smith faces wire fraud conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering conspiracy counts. Authorities allege Smith set up thousands of bots accounts. I'm tongue twisted, and it's because I'm tired. Give me a minute. I told myself not to do the show today because I was so tired. I've been up way too fucking long. Authorities allege Smith set up thousands of bot accounts on streaming platforms and automated them to continuously stream songs that he owned to generate royalties for his pocket. He eventually turned to artificial intelligence to obtain the necessary number of songs for his scheme to be successful, the attorney said. Not just AI. I mean, he had probably 50,000 fake songs and bots working on top of real human beings that he hired to help him to keep the shit going. Like, the boy was making crazy strides and crazy amounts of money. The amazing thing is that they came after him and they prosecuted him for it. I know it's fraud. It seems like fraud. It doesn't make any sense, but the record labels do this every day and they generate billions of dollars. Are we going to prosecute them? Why prosecute him? How many times do record labels steal shit and AI it? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is going to really open Pandora's box because so many people are using these bots to gas their sales, clout chase. I mean, just for... I had a kid one time hit my page and he gassed like 4 of my songs. And I was like, yo, what happened? And he goes, yeah, we could do that to all your songs. Just send us $10,000. I was like, hey, man, y'all could take all that shit back. It didn't put a penny in my pocket. And if anything, it fucked up the algorithm and made my shit disappear. It didn't really do well. Be careful with the bots. Be careful what you're doing. I mean, there's only so many you could really get away with. For example, Tidal got hit over the head when they were lying with their bots. This is a giant distributor. It's a streaming service that's owned by professionals that had farm bots. They were giving their highest artists, Kanye, Rihanna, Beyonce, Drake, and Jay, more plays than people would be even able to play. Do you understand that? They did the math. They're like, there's no fucking way. Y'all don't have enough subs or enough people with enough ears to hear that much music that fast. This is a thing. I don't understand how labels are going to be able to get away with it and this single person couldn't. Because 10 million ain't that much. It ain't. Not for a label, not for what they do. They do the same shit. If you had an extra 10K, you can take your 10K and make it into $1 million with some fucking bots and some streams just to gas up a song and really take off. That's the biggest issue when it comes to today is that you can gas it up. There is no hand-to-hand sales. That's why the hand-to-hand, those artists are going to last forever. Ludacris sold 50,000 copies out of his trunk as a radio DJ. His name was Mr. Lover. Ludacris is on my top 5 because I love Ludacris. Pause. Ludacris was a radio DJ named Mr. Lover, and he took his first album, 50,000 copies out the trunk in the streets. That's amazing. It really is. You'll never see shit like that again. In Miami yesterday, or the day before yesterday, Tariq Hill got ripped out of his car by some Cuban cops. Hey, he said, you want to keep playing with me? Pull your window down. ¿Qué te pasa? Pull your window down. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, get out the fucking car. Get out the fucking car. These giant Cuban cops in Miami, probably Puerto Rican too, they grabbed Tariq Hill, threw his ass on the ground. Tariq Hill just had knee surgery and shit, and they slammed his ass on the ground like it ain't shit. Cullinan pulled up with a dude that looked like he was like 7'8". The cop was like, hey, big guy, don't park there. The big guy, like he was about to punch his shit off, but he was sweet. I don't understand how the police department don't recognize one of their own city's superstars. Like, that man must generate so many millions of dollars for Miami, it's beyond me. And he must pay millions in child support. Don't he got like 13 kids? Why'd y'all do that to him? Anyway, that's not the craziest thing I got out of Miami. This story that I got out of Miami was awesome. But the couple's from Michigan. So it's not a Miami story, but it came out of the Miami Herald, which is basically my second favorite publication in the world because Miami has the best goddamn stories. So, from the Miami Herald, a groom is charged with murder, and his bride was also arrested in the death of one of their groomsmen on their wedding night. Michigan authorities say that the incident happened in Flint around 8 p.m. on August 30th, hours after the wedding. James and Savannah, according to the Flint Police Department, got into an argument with Terry. And Terry Jr., or is Terry Jr.? Whatever. So 29-year-old Terry Lewis and Taylor Jr., who are the groomsmen in the wedding. The couple is accused of entering a large SUV and intentionally striking Tyler while driving at a high rate of speed. Basically, they got into it, and the wife said, don't play with my husband like that. And then the husband said, hey, don't you yell at my wife. And the wife got into the car, down that bitch ass mother. I'm sorry. They have a GoFundMe. So if you want to head over to the Miami Herald just to see this family's GoFundMe and you want to donate to their honeymoon behind bars, I think they got like a $400 bail. I mean, we can put it together, y'all. Do y'all want to bail them out? I mean, are y'all mad at them for together as a couple? They first thing that they do is take somebody out and go to jail. Like, that is so fucking amazing. Like, I'm fucking blown away. There's no way in hell that on my wedding night you piss me off so much I gotta take, like, for real, that's the action they took on their wedding night. If this was in Florida, it would have been just better. It would have made so much more sense. That is the show. Thanks, Susan. Today's show wasn't long, and I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. I do apologize for crying like a baby. I lost a friend. I'm very upset over losing that friend. I hope y'all understand me, and I apologize for being tired. It's been a long week, but I think I gassed myself out by just getting excited over the position that I may be able to get. None of the other positions that I tried to get at this place have really worked themselves out. It's been kind of hard to move up in corporate. I'm not confident. I'm not as confident as I should be, I guess. I don't know. I doubt myself, but I am excited, and if y'all pray, whatever God you pray to, hope that your boy gets this position. I don't want to hustle no more. I don't care what nobody says. Like, I'm not for the hustle. I want this 9 to 5 to do what 9 to 5 should do, and we'll see where life goes from here. But we're not going anywhere. I'll be here sometime this week, probably, just to talk about the new music. I want to say thank you again for everybody that came out. I apologize for being so tired. It wasn't my best showing. I'm not going to sit here and play like we did a great show. I never want to be the best at anything, by the way, because I think that those that want to be the best at things just fuck you. I just want to be good enough. But thank you. Thank you, everyone. And for all y'all that bully me because of my teeth, I hope your mother has nightmares. And I hope she sweats real bad at night and her feet stink, you bastards. But I love y'all, the ones that watch. Let's play some music. My nose keeps running. Oh, God. I don't know why. Yeah. Loner says that I look like I drink alcohol. Loner, don't drink. Yeah. I just have asthma and bad allergies.
I hit it on a low.
It's terrible.
She keep me on a low.
I be using, yeah.
I hit it on a low. Yeah.
Yo, my boy, what up? Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Lola.
He's the reason why we gotta go to Miami. I swear to God. Shout out to the boy. Yeah.
Keep the money close. Shorty popping off.
That's what's up.
And all she talk about is money, but it's suitable.
Julie, remember?
Her name was Carmen. She was fine as hell. I got this
Yeah, that's what's up.
tennis.
Loner, I know Loner out there. I appreciate y'all.
They eat the pussy, that's just common courtesy. The MIA, where they all
Tomorrow is the debate.
Puerto Rico
Y'all want to go live for the debate and talk some shit?
got me. There was a hate.
If you down, I'm down.
What to do? Made it clap with
Appreciate you, my boy. Real shit.
voodoo shit.
Let's go live tomorrow and we'll make fun of Trump and Kamala and we'll call it a night. Maybe we'll do some type of game or something. I don't know. Let's have some fun.
You know I'm not Mr. Right.
Anyway,
The right.
that was today's show. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wine.
Yeah, when I hit it, she go loco. Off the plane, I'm on the east now. My jersey thing, always asking for a freestyle. A gym rat.